So here we go for 8 ways to cook an egg. Obviously everybody knows about boiling an egg, so I will leave you with the other methods. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
To have to poach hundreds of eggs for brunch service, and this is a foolproof way to make the perfect poached egg. Crack it into a fine mesh strainer. This allows the loose whites to go through and the firm to stay, making more uniform. Put in a ramekin and then get your water going. Poaching temperature is roughly 180 degrees or barely bubbling. Gently swirl the water, and in the middle of the swirl, slowly lower your egg in. I then swirl it a little bit more because I like the shape it gives when it's swirled, and then once the whites form, lift it from the bottom so it doesn't stick. After 2 to 3 minutes, check for doneness by gently pressing on the yolk. The yolk should jiggle, but the whites are set. Put on a paper towel and then serve. You can do this with multiple eggs at once and it still works. Give this a try, let me know what you think, and follow for more cooking videos. Of my egg series on how to cook the best eggs. And today we're making my favorite, the crispy edged fried egg. In stainless steel or cast iron, we're going to add some oil, and once it's hot, crack the eggs in. Check out the video on my feed, how to cook eggs on a stainless steel without sticking. So you're going to be over medium heat, and you're just going to let them sit until they naturally release from the pan. If you have to force them off, they're not ready yet. Once they naturally release, season, and then we're going to add a tablespoon of butter and baste the whites, and this will basically cook the top of the whites. So it'll be super flavorful, and then the yolks will still be yolky. All in all, it takes about 5 minutes and is the crispiest, most delicious egg in my opinion. Let me know your thoughts and tell me what eggs you want to see next.
I'm making fancy scrambled eggs, really. So it's just like constantly like a little bit of the shaking and then pushing it back and forth also incorporates air into it.
Did you add anything to the pan before?
Just butter.
A lot of butter.
The egg has a little bit of mirin and a little soy sauce.
When you eat it, you go, ah! The first time I watched, I was like, my butt.
How to make the perfect French omelette. To a non-stick pan, add some butter, then once that starts bubbling, turn the heat to low, add the eggs, and start scrambling them in this fast, constant motion. Add more butter to the pan and start rolling it out. Finish it all off with more butter, of course, lots of salt and chives. Now look at how soft and custardy this looks. It's the perfect, most simple and luxurious breakfast. And that's pretty much it, my friend. Bon appetit.
Here is an egg coddler. It's kind of a mini pot that we're gonna put the egg in along with a little bit of cream, and then we're gonna close it up and then submerge that in barely simmering water. And there we have our flying saucer touchdown. That is a coddled egg. All right, so we're gonna take the lid off. Ooh, that smells really good. Basically, the cream helped to create a gentle cooking medium for the egg. The lid helped to trap some steam, so it cooked all the way around. What I really want is a couple of toast soldiers to dunk in there. It's very tasty.
Never tried Chinese steamed eggs? It's time. You will be surprised with silky smooth texture and delicate flavor. Usually they are steamed in small bowls, but you can make it in a larger one and share it with the whole family. Enjoy!
To make Turkish-style eggs called menemen, and all we need is one pan. Start by slicing down some beautiful green peppers into rings. Then we're gonna need some nice beautiful tomatoes. Just chop the tomato into cute cubes. Then you want to throw some butter into a hot pan. Just also give this a light drizzle of oil, and then just start cooking your peppers. When those have developed a little color, toss in your tomatoes. Give this a healthy amount of salt and pepper. Then you want to work these tomatoes for a few minutes, allowing them to wilt down. And as that starts to cook down, I like to give them a nice mash. Now hear me out, I've actually seen this done a couple ways. You can use only an egg yolk, but I prefer the entire egg. And when I was in Turkey, they hit the eggs with a little salt, gave them a really thorough whisk, and kind of just spread out the entire mixture with the tomatoes. This is kind of like a scrambled omelet, so you want to gently stir it all up. And if you like the eggs to be soft and fluffy, kill the heat after a few minutes. And I've also witnessed them adding a white cheese towards the end. There was 2 versions, one with and one without cheese. I witnessed this in Turkey. So if you tell me I'm from Turkey and this is not made with cheese, I witnessed it with my own eyes. You want to scoop some up with a little pita. And as always, now bismillah. It really doesn't get better than that.